Hi gents, Martin Szreter, 16th of February, and I'm finally after the holidays. So let's review what's happening to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the all cryptocurrency market as of today. First, some quick news. So has the crypto market lost? Basically, yeah, news are bearish. People are a little bit sad after the crash. So that's really how the news are seeing. We have a bearish sentiment really right now. Let's have a look how the price action looks like. So when we come to the way orders, trade orders, where is orders large or trades, nothing significant. We are basically somewhere slightly below 100K for Bitcoin. Liquidity is just below us, 96,666, and yeah, it can be taken in a single week. So probably it will happen. So don't put stop losses here. Doesn't make sense. In the higher time frame, on the other hand, from the 3 moves, the time frame will look like the biggest volume was at 89, and then on the top on 110. So we had the ranging for the market makers, 90K to 110K, yeah, 20,000 difference. It's quite a lot of difference. So this is what the market makers doing: take profit, buy, take profit, buy, and play with us. Okay, so yeah. In terms of the liquidations, very small volume, very small liquidations, usually 100, 120, 200,000 traders. It means like 24 hours people got exhausted from getting liquidated, and also volumes dropped. Evidentially, volumes dropped, yes. So usually in such cases, this can be the good sign. People get not over leverage again. They are resting a little bit and waiting what to come for some signs from the market makers. RSI for shitcoins in the middle for a 4-hour time frame. But if we switch to the week, we are still oversold, and that's really the case. We are oversold. For altcoins, parameter 40 to 50 for the last 2-3 months. That's exactly standard. And for big four charts, let's have a look. This is in the most important chart. It may look how it looks, but let me quickly elaborate what is this and what does it mean for us. First, here on the top left, we have Bitcoin, which is attempting to the resistance at 97, 98K. Once break, it can quickly go to 100K. Here we have US 500, which is our godfather, and usually these moves are the first moves. We are forming kind of double top, so we could have a pullback, but overall we have a strong bull run, right? And we need to trade with the trend. So our trend is clear, and we have an uptrend. That's a fact. Do you agree? So we have basically uptrend since many months with decent pullbacks in between, but that's an uptrend. So that's exactly what's happening. When you go to Ethereum, we had a decent pullback, but yeah, again, one more time. So many people were bullish and talking about 6K, 12K, including me, at these levels. So now when the price dropped to 2,600, I'm double bullish. So my point is, keep buying Ethereum. It will explode. I would still compare Ethereum to XRP, really. When XRP, everyone was disappointed for months. But once it broke, in a week or two, it tripled the price. And that's exactly the same what I expect for Ethereum. If we would triple the price from 3K, we go straight to 9, for example, or 6 is a bare minimum, 6, 9K, and it could be in a week or two once it breaks. I want to show you in a second different chart in terms of the Ethereum, so give me a second. Others is basically exactly the same chart like Ethereum. I mean, it's different, but very similar, okay? So yeah, we had a strong move, then pullback, move up, pullback, and we are going into the stairs. 3, like a drunk person. 3 forward, 1 back, 3 forward, 1 back, 2 forward, 2 backs, something like this. So that's how it looks like. That's how the others looks like. There is an attempt to break 280 billions. If it does, they do it, then 330 is just a matter of time. So on this chart, I have just others on the different 4 time frames, and everywhere we are at the bottom of the demand zone. So I expect really to receive the strong candle retesting resistance, which is 330, 300, basically Next week, the coming weeks for me will be the bullish week. And that's what I'm expecting, and I also will be trading. In terms of the Bitcoin bull market peak season, sell at the top, we have still 100% hold, and I agree, right? Don't sell your Bitcoin below 10 million. Let's make it things simple, guys. Heat map is green, is extremely green, and Bitcoin 12 and 6 months candle doesn't tell us really too much. Like, I wouldn't say too much here, but I want to tell you a little bit different things, especially on the Ethereum chart. Bitcoin on balance, Bitcoin balance exchanges, nothing specific to mention. That's the chart Bitcoin comparing to gold ETF, where we are, this candle, compared to this candle, where we can go, okay, like 1 million next 5 years during the Donald Trump event. It's absolutely possible. Few other charts. Okay, and this is the chart I wanted to tell you, to talk to you. That's 6-month candles for Ethereum. So the 6-month candle will end in June. I was thinking, like a scenario, okay, what happens if actually this candle stays like that? And then we break on in July, December. This scenario is possible. This could be kind of the worst case scenario for the altcoin holders, because that would mean the altcoins would do almost anything. I mean, no major move until June. And then everything end of the year. People got exhausted, impatient. That's exactly according to the plan of market makers to me. I also was thinking we can go much higher, much faster. But okay, that's the plan. Let's grind the bottom. And once we pump hard and probably very quick. So if this is the case, that means we have time for the next until June. We have mid of Feb. So still 4 months to keep buying altcoins. And don't get impatient, right? Just keep them holding, and then take profits end of this year. For Christmas, maybe. Let's have a look. But we need to play scenarios, guys. So this is the scenario. So we have a scenario 1. And to me, this is like scenario 2. So, oops, I don't know how to. I will name it later, okay? I can put it later. The name really there. Scenario and how to do it. So scenario 1 and scenario 2, and then I will let me save it. And yeah, that's how it looks like. So that's the monthly chart on Ethereum, and then the June is here. So here we have July. We could stay here for a long period of time, come to the resistance 33, 32, 3000, play a little bit around it, and re-break July, December. Okay, so that would mean we would go like this. Here we keep consolidating for the next few months, and then we break here. But yeah, guys, no one has crystal ball, nor do I, but we need to have a scenario. So that's one of the scenario I want to tell you, okay? And yeah, this is important. When you go and come to the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, that's how it looks like. And we saw similar cases before. So let's say we are here. We have a pump, like a pullback, really rally. But then we have a reconfirmation, and usually that's what's happening. We have a kind of the second, reconfirmation, and then start moving up gradually. It's a long process at the end, and no one is rushing. Like market makers, they don't care. They can move first Bitcoin, and then since this moment to, let's say here, it's a 1 year time. It's a lot of time. I don't say it's exactly the same case, but it's still a lot of time before we have a decent pump. It can be even end of the year or even next year. So we need to be open-minded, right? Market makers pumps our bucks, so we need to play according to what they play. That's all. Bitcoin dominance, we had the 2 scenarios, scenario 1, scenario 2. We are going for scenario 1, which seems like 70% of dominance could be the case. So we may keep coming to this area. Let's monitor it closely. It can be still there. Ethereum dominance, we are coming to the demand area, and we should have some reaction from there. This is a pullback after breaking out previous resistance again. And yeah, this is the others to Bitcoin, which crashed again, but we already spoke about. And that's the XRP chart. If we compare the XRP, this is the monthly chart. Look how many months. What was the time frame for this? From the breakout from here, it's a 1,000, okay, no, 900 days, let's say, no, 3 years average, okay, 3 years, 3 years of bottoming out, grinding the bottom, 3 full years. That's a lot of time. But once we break, it will broke within a single month, actually within a single 2 weeks. So that's the chart we may expect to see for Ethereum, really. But let's monitor it closely. Bitcoin cycle lows, a little bit different price action, but let's see on the Glassnode, because Glassnode, there are two the same charts, but yeah, you see, we look like grinding the bottom. What's next? It's only up, really. And then we could, yeah, let's see, maybe we still have a Bitcoin run first, and then just end of the year, altcoins run. So if it's the case, Bitcoin should go for 200, 300, 400K in the next few months, according to stock to flow, stock to income. There is a lot of rainbow, and yeah, that's exactly what we can expect. And only after we reach the top for Bitcoin, local top, we may see the volume flow to altcoins, and then when the altcoins can pump. So that could be scenario. First 6 months 2025 is still Bitcoin, and then the second part altcoins. Let's see. We are now in the ETFs inflow for Bitcoin. We have outflows, which we saw already many times, and also almost nothing for Ethereum, grinding the bottom. And that's the interesting chart actually. Google trend, we are back to the zone, demand zone, and yeah, that's how it looks like. So retail probably is gone. Ethereum quarterly returns, red, extremely red. So if it's the case, if we close a quarter ends by March, if we close red, indeed, like everyone expect extremely green candle, including me, to repeat what was the history, like third time in the row. And let's monitor it closely. They can still do it. Market makers can still pump Ethereum, but do they want to pump or move the pump to Q3, Q4? It could be also. So we need to monitor it closely and see what will happen. In terms of the Bitcoin as an asset, it's asset number 7, and it should stay there really. And very soon go actually even higher. Bitcoin percentage addresses in loss, only a little bit, but majority is in profit because we are all-time high. So only guys who bought 910, and they'll be still in profit very soon. So nothing bad to buy Bitcoin at 110. Really, it's still a discount. Yeah, and that's it. So I think this was a good overview where we are headed to. It's a more long-term review, but that's also important. So guys, thanks a lot for watching, listening, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye.